Okay, guys, here we are with round two. We run the die roll. We will play first. This hand's a keep. Our mana's a little weird, but we can cast our 1 mana, 2 mana, and 2 mana spells. Plus, Remand potentially cantrip us into the right color, so we will keep it. We might as well just lead with Mountain and represent a lightning bolt in case we need it. All right, main phase, play land and pass. Peak. All right, so that's got to be like Storm or potentially Twin. I don't know what you guys can see on screen here, but I wonder if there's a way for me to zoom out like of this thing. I guess not. Trying to remind myself what my opponent knows about. So it's off the screen here, but there's a screenshot of what our opponent, since we're all in this together, what our opponent knows we have. So we drew this Scalding Tarn, which means our opponent would which means our opponent, like, we could play this and then he doesn't know we have this, but I'd rather just play this to get like a white source in play. I don't think hiding the information of that one draw is big enough of a deal. So Scalding, we can choose to get either double blue or double red. Like if we got a Sacred Foundry, then we can get double red in play. If we choose a Hallowed Fountain, then that gets us double blue. I think because we need double blue earlier with I really just kind of want to bolt him here because I think we're going to be in a racing situation. Could be wrong. I may end up regretting it, but I'm gonna get aggressive with our burn and fire that off, and then play Geist. So we drew another piece of removal, which is okay. I was gonna say, like, I'd rather get the double blue because I think we'll need it earlier. Obviously with Vendilion Click, we run 3 as opposed to just having that one Thunderbolt Hellkite. So there's a chance we'll draw into one, and there's also a chance we'll get double red in time as well, I think. So maybe this is like Rug Twin. Very much could be. Peak Serum Visions. Definitely want to be pressuring them. So let's go ahead and attack. Alright, opponent doesn't do anything. Maybe resolves a Pestermite or Exarch. If it's an Exarch, we're going to remand. If it's a Pestermite, we'll just bolt it and then leave remand up. Yeah, well, we don't have a path, so we will remand that guy. Probably be sending a bolt upstairs at the end of turn here. I'm going to shock now. So if I have to snap remand, I will. But if our opponent taps out for a Deceiver Exarch, so he's actually just, this doesn't fly, does it? Yeah, he's just dead. Okay. Against Twin. What am I bringing in against Twin? I think we went... We don't want to see. Let's talk about what we want. We want that. I think we want all of the counter magic. And I think we want these guys. Do I want a stance? We have a sideboarding guide. I want to go over that with you guys in a video. But I'm going to consult it really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so what we have in our plan is out with Lightning Helix against Blue-Red Twin. I don't think he was on Rogue Twin. Out with Lightning Helix because it doesn't kill Exarch and it's harder to cast under Blood Moon. Thundermaw Hawkeye because it's not a flash threat. And Forked Bolt because it's sorcery speed. Then we bring in... This is kind of an out-of-date list. We bring in 2 Counterflux, a Purge, 2 Wear Tear, and a Negate. So we don't have ourselves bringing that in. No, so I guess that's right. 2 Counterflux, a Celestial Purge, 2 Wear Tear, Negate. 2 Counterflux, Celestial Purge, Wear Tear, Negate. If we were going to do it this way, I guess Electrolyze is just okay. I don't want to cut anything else. So I like... Batterskull's good against them. Restoration Angel's a flash threat. All of this other stuff is really good. So if I had to pick and choose, like he may just board the combo out entirely, making Spellskite kind of like meh. So we could just go with this here. That's what we'll do. Alrighty. We're going to obviously have to mulligan this. It just has 1 land. This is fine. We'll keep this. It has the way we win the game. It has 2 pieces of removal. And it has 1 that kills Deceiver Exarch, which is important. And yeah, we'll lead with Colony, and another Path to Exile is a good draw. Jamming a Geist down is... Ideally, what we want to do is we want to resolve a Vendilion Click, get 3 mana into play Click, make him respond to it. Let's see, okay. So I'm going to play this Flooded Strand, and this will be getting an island for sure. Okay, I'll play our Plains and pass. Cannot tap out for Geist here. Electrolyze is fine. was going to play this, but I'll just play this guy and pass. Could have attempted a Geist, but I don't think we need to yet. Tired of looking at that. This isn't Legacy. I'm just gonna get an island. Okay, so remand could be good here. Don't to shock. I'm going to shock. The reason is I want to be able to electrolyze and remand, or rather, I want to be able to potentially electrolyze something and have remand up. So let's see. I will take an opportunity to. What land's he going to tap? He's going to untap one of his own. Okay, so I'm going to spend that red, blue, and do we want red or red? This, and I'm going to electrolyze. I kind of wish our opponent had tried to tap out. We could have remanded something, then resolved Geist. So we could Geist. Let's see. Geist. We could Geist and remand. If we play Geist and he remands it, then I think we just let that happen. We can just play this, and I think that's fine. So we can go like this, play Geist, and then we still have 2 Path to Exiles up. And if he Cryptics, then we're not in danger of... If he Cryptic commands, then we're not actually in danger of getting comboed out. So I would be willing to fight over it via a remand. Could also have Spell Snare, but we're not dead, so I think it's worth it to just... You know, we could actually just remand our own Geist, and then he doesn't draw a card. I think I like that better, because this is a grindy one, and we still get to leave a path if we need it. So we're going to try to remand our own Geist, and if he has Spell Snare, then he has Spell Snare. And he has Spell Snare. So, I mean, he had it. He definitely comes out ahead in this exchange, but I think it was worth it to try to get a Geist in play, and yeah, get our win condition out. So if he didn't have... If it didn't have the Spell Snare, then we would have come out ahead there. We wouldn't have had a Geist in play, but we would have drawn a card. He wouldn't. His Cryptic would go to the graveyard. Hopefully there's nothing gross like a Karanos. Okay, I will take nothing. Rather, I will take that. I think just play, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, we can cast a Restoration Angel and still keep up 2 paths if that was needed, so we won't pay any life. We'll just pass. Okay, Pestermite tapping down a... So we will float a white, and do we do it now? Accelerates him. Actually, I don't really... Let me think. If we don't do it now, and he attempts to Splinter Twin, we have 2 Path to Exiles. 1, 2. We couldn't Restoration Angel, but it might be worth it. Sure, I'll just let this happen and then see what he does next turn. I mean, if he's got like 2 Dispels, let's see, 1, 2, 3, then that would be really annoying, but I don't necessarily mind the idea of him going for it and then us potentially being able to 2-for-1 him. Okay, so let's cast Path Exile. Oh, he's gonna... Is he remanding our Path Exile, or is he remanding our... Yeah, that's remand targeting our Path. So does that mean he just has, like, a Dispel? Is it possible I did the wrong thing here? That would be annoying if I let myself get comboed out. So I think we're just dead because clearly he's just going to then, I guess, Dispel this. Or no, he just... That's weird. Let's see. Do we take an opportunity to get a beat in with Colonnade? I think we do. 2, 3, 4. See, then we are unable to resolve a Restoration Angel. However, if we do that, I guess that's okay. I mean, maybe we haven't even played a land yet. No, we did. This lets us get some damage in with something that we would otherwise... Actually, we could have done this completely differently. We could have just Ghost Quartered his Tech Edge right there. That was a little bit of... That was a little loose on our end. Kind of denying our... Yeah, see, now it's going to get blown up, and we could have killed it last turn. It's unfortunate. Not thinking all of the way. Just get this Hallowed Fountain. Drawn lots of lands. We'll pass. If our opponent has a Cryptic, that'd be really sad. I wonder if he's going to fetch. He probably won't, but like if let's say I float this white, don't path it, pass priority, he fetches with a Misty Rainforest. If he does have a Cryptic in hand, then he won't be able to actually use it. I mean, he's got so much mana up at this point that he has so much mana up that even if we let's pass priority and try to upkeep this, like I don't think there's that much benefit to waiting. Gosh, if he fetches, though, that would be totally sweet. I mean, if he had a Cryptic in hand. So let's say he doesn't have, let's say he does have the Cryptic and he doesn't fetch, and we untap, he untaps, we path it, and he still has Cryptic and Splinter Twin mana. I'm going to pass priority because I don't think that we're risking too terribly much. Okay, now I will path it. I guess it doesn't matter at this point, really. I'm not worried about one. I want to resolve a Restoration Angel, but the question is, do I want to path Deceiver Exarch first? I don't think so. Ooh, Snap Cryptic is real gross. Counter draw. Grody. All right, I'll path here. I'll path that now just in case. And I will also fetch. I do want to try to get as many lands out as possible. Oh, let's get the other island. Counterflux is probably useful, but definitely does not win this game for us. Do not want to die to Snapcaster Mage. It is the saddest way to die. Alright, I'm going to remand this so we can draw. We're faced with the decision. If we counterflux this and then our opponent plays like a game-winning spell, then we're in really bad shape. But as it stands, we're on a 5-turn clock. This reduces that by quite a bit. This also means that we need to draw 2 removal spells. I'm really conflicted on this line. Like if we counterflux it and then he untaps and plays a Batterskull or a Karanos, that's kind of the worst. We get lots of draws to deal with Snapcaster Mage. I mean, this is affected. Let's see. This increases the clock, I guess, by... We get 1 less turn. So maybe that's okay, because Snapcaster Mage is going to take 5 full attacks. Deceiver Exarch, it's going to take, let's see. We go down to 7. We go down to 4. We go down to... 1. So I guess I'm going to let it resolve because it doesn't really increase the clock an extreme amount. I mean, it definitely does increase it, but I don't want to die to like a if this is a Karanos or a Batterskull and he tries to resolve, we're just super dead. All right. Wear Tear is totally useless. Man, we're just really drawing very piss poor. I will flux that. That is basically dead. Okay, game 3. I do not think we're going to change anything. Opponent left the combo in. I don't know, like, how many Splinter Twins, of course, he actually left in, but... maybe we will draw better this game. All right, I'm back. We have about 12 minutes left. I made myself a quick hot beverage. Yes, we'll play first. Let's see. I'm not a giant fan, but maybe there's a chance that we can draw into some additional blue sources. I do like clicking this matchup, so we will keep this hand. Arid Mesa is going to get a Hollowed Fountain. And if our opponent tries to go for a Blood Moon, we do have an answer to it, so that's a good thing. We'll play Colonnade. Play a Mountain and pass. Do I want to resolve a click now? I don't think so. Like, we could draw step it, but I'm okay just like seeing what our opponent does with his turn. It is so tempting to resolve a click right now, though. I am not going to lie. But I'll just wait for his turn. Maybe get an island and try to resolve Blood Moon. No. All right, well, we're going to end a turn Vendilion Click. Okay, he's going to Snap Bolt it. Target him. I guess we get to take a look here. Blood Moon, Exarch. I kind of just want to take the combo piece. It's a tough one. I kind of want to take the combo piece and just kill, since we have an answer for Blood Moon. I think I'm okay with that. Hopefully that doesn't come out to bite us somehow. That's okay. Do we bolt now? sure. I'll bolt. Oh, I forgot to write down the hand. It was Blood Moon. What else do you have? Yeah, Blood Moon and he had lands. I know that. I don't remember which one, so I'm not going to be able to track it. So we know he's got a Blood Moon and lands at the least. He's probably just considering, like, do I just try to stick the Blood Moon? Play this and pass. Float 2 white. Let Blood Moon resolve. I'm almost tempted to Ghost Quarter our Celestial, or actually probably want to do Colonnade, but I'm almost tempted to Ghost Quarter a Hollowed Fountain just so I can Snap Bolt and start attacking our opponent. I'm going to do that. I could be wrong, but I want to start pressuring that guy. Yes, get that. Get a bolt. I'm glad we drew that second Wear Tear. Was probably really greedy to. Oh, don't bolt my Snapcaster Mage. I need him. Oh, well, now we brought down to 1 card in hand. Geist. Okay, well, Remain's not terrible. Probably should have been more patient. Probably wasn't right to Ghost Quarter our land so early, but. Just checking on this tea that I made. I guess that looks right. Let me pour this really quick. Okay, 53 left. His turn. Batterskull is worth remanding. All right, so I think if our opponent taps out for Batterskull, obviously we have to let it resolve. I think we resolve a Restoration Angel, and then we're going to have to kill Batterskull. All right, so if our opponent has a Dispel, that would be unfortunate. But we can do 1 and 1. Like, if either one of these does not resolve, then we're in trouble. And I'm not willing to wait to his turn because we'll just lose to this thing. All right. So next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't quite 7 our opponent. Snapcaster Mage, Wear Terror to kill Batterskull would be sweet. That's pretty good too. Let's activate. Oh my gosh, that's my only white source. Man, oh man, that was totally bad. I hope I don't lose the game because of that. Such a freaking misplay. That's gross. This is my only white source. I'm totally not paying attention. Should have just shocked, gotten a Hallowed Fountain, and attacked with Celestial Colonnade and Restoration Angel. Because this would have been a lethal attack, I believe. See, so our opponent will go to, if he attacks, he'll go to 8. If he's going to attack. We're going to be able to swing for 7, 11 in the air. If we draw a burn spell, then we can just fly over and potentially kill him and not attack with Geist. Oh, that's so gross. All right. I think we're still okay though, because no, I think he will still go to. He will go to 1. He'll take, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the air. Hold on, my daughter I guess doesn't have her key. All right. I'm feeling a little tilted because of my mistake. We put our opponent to 1. We put our opponent to 5. Conversely, we just attack with Restoration Angel, put him at 5. End of turn. Yeah, that actually might work. So let's see. He would go to 12. Well, let's see. We'd put him at 5. He'd go to 9, and then I think he is, assuming everything can attack, he'd be at 9, 7. Yeah, because Celestial Colonnade is 4, Restoration Angel is 3, that's 7, and then 10 with Click. So I think if we just attack with Restoration Angel, then I think that could potentially get us there. I'm going to draw step this here. I do not think we care about twin, and we do not want to let our opponent draw another card, because now I think now we actually luckily get there. Our opponent's at 5. If he attacks, we go to 9. This is 3, 6, 10. Oh, talk about misplays. Okay, well, let's not screw this up. White, 2, 3, 4, doesn't really matter. I don't think we're going to need that. 5, animate, and attack with his, this, and this. Gross. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I almost threw that game away. So I used to always having just the right colors. That was just, oh, I'll just do this and win, but not actually slowing down for that 5 seconds to ask yourself, just even less, this is the decision I need to make. What needs to be in play for that to work? Just doing the mental double check before you execute something. I was too hasty. Made a very newbie mistake because, like I said, that would have been, we'd killed the Batter Skull. Yeah, we would have attacked. He would have replayed Batter Skull, and then we could have just killed him in the air. So just really good reminder, especially when it comes to such a critical play. That is the most important time to slow down and make sure what you're doing is correct. So, lesson learned. I've learned that lesson so many times, and I think sometimes I get into really good practice and I don't do things like that, and I guess you just never really stop learning and sometimes relearning certain things. All right, guys, I will see you in round 3. Thanks.